You're watching a production of Comcast CN 900, your home for local sports, news, and entertainment.
One of Oakland County's biggest attractions, Royal Oak, is alive with great restaurants, entertainment, art, and much more. Join us as we experience everything this great city has to offer. You are watching The Michigan Edge, an exciting news series that will surprise you with stories and views of individual towns and communities that make Michigan such a unique place. We will uncover the special combination of history, places, events, culture, and people that have shaped these towns and given them an edge over other places. The Michigan Edge. Royal Oak, commonly referred to as the City of Trees. Royal Oak's name originated in 1819. Michigan Governor Lewis Cass set out to disprove land surveyors that certain swampy Michigan territories were not inhabitable. Royal Oak got its name once Cass reached the intersections of Main, Rochester, and Crooks Roads. His group encountered an oak tree with a trunk wider than most.
And so when he and his compatriots who were surveying the area camped under this oak tree, he said, "This truly is a royal oak."
The unique size and large branches reminded Cass of the legendary English royal oak tree tale. The story goes, King Charles II hid inside a large oak tree to avoid his enemies during the Battle of Worcester. Cass proceeded to christen the tree, and the name Royal Oak was born. Soon after, settlers arrived from the East Coast to farm the fertile Michigan soil. The advent of the railroad soon brought about logging, milling, and other industries. Through its humble beginnings as a small farming city, Royal Oak is a household name today to many Detroiters. Due to downtown overcrowding in the 1970s, Royal Oak reinvented itself in the 1990s. While not sacrificing that small town appeal to its residents, Royal Oak invested in many of the amenities usually reserved for a large metropolis. Royal Oak also embraces diversity, creating a composition that is truly eclectic.
There's a lot of excitement going on right now in Royal Oak, and the sector that is absolutely booming that really doesn't, I think, get as much face time in the press as I would like is the creative and IT sector here in Royal Oak. We've had over 30 IT companies and creative companies open in Royal Oak since 2010. We're working with developers and large-scale companies to try to put together projects that we can actually penetrate the Class A office market space and generate more foot traffic into downtown Royal Oak during 9 to 5. Royal Oak does very well after 5 o'clock, and we want to keep that momentum going, from sunrise to sunset.
There's always something going on, whether it's Arts, Beats and Eats in the fall now, whether it's the Clay and Glass show, whether it's a Dream Cruise, whether it was bike night. There's just always something going on in the downtown area. Plenty of restaurants, anything you ever want to eat, plenty of nightlife if you want, but I don't think a lot of people realize if you just go a little bit east of Main Street, there's parks everywhere. There's people walking their dogs, it's kid-friendly, it's family-friendly. You really have the best of both worlds in Royal Oak. I tell people, if you think you want to live in Royal Oak, then you do want to live in Royal Oak.
As new businesses flood the downtown metropolitan of Royal Oak, there are a dozen staples who rooted here decades ago. Mark Ridley's Comedy Castle sits on the backside of downtown and has been a prime comedy hotspot since 1979. Jay Leno, Ellen DeGeneres, Jerry Seinfeld, Tim Allen, Rosie O'Donnell, Jon Stewart, and countless others have performed inside the comedy club. And how about Royal Oak's crown jewel, the Detroit Zoo? After the Detroit Circus went broke in 1883, a man named Luther Beecher purchased the animals. Although the Detroit Zoological Society was founded in 1911, the official opening of the zoo didn't take place until August 1st, 1928.
The Detroit Zoo was the first zoo to have barless exhibits exclusively. So we were a model for other zoos. It was very progressive from the get-go. You notice when you come here, you look at animals across moats. In some cases, you walk right into their habitat. For example, in the Australian Outback Adventure, you can go into their habitat and walk around with the kangaroos. As much as possible, we like to immerse our guests into the habitats.
Today, the Detroit Zoo is preparing to open its $21 million penguin exhibit. Accompanied by rides and attractions, the exhibit will also include a kangaroo interaction experience and a chance for visitors to even feed a giraffe.
I grew up a couple miles from here. I remember riding my bike here as a kid, you know, just having this whole wonderful place to myself. And, you know, people who live in Royal Oak, a lot of them are members, and they'll just bring their kids over and enjoy a day at the zoo.
Stay with us as we explore the numerous cultural, seasonal, and entertainment options Royal Oak has to offer when the Michigan Edge continues.
Hey, Jennifer Fuzzmike, Trooper Money Slang. Aw, scram!
I'm Chris Mike, Jubby Robon, Shall gonna lead up in Kisbet.
Peace Charity, get town down.
Toothpaste dummy way.
Rona Brood.
What?
With the top 100 shows preloaded, Xfinity is perfect for people who want to join the conversation. Catch up on the shows everyone is talking about. Get started with the Xfinity X1 Triple Play from Comcast for $99 a month for a whole year. Call 1-800-XFINITY or visit Comcast.com today.
I'm Doug Podell, and this is Rock 900. Catch Rock 900 every Tuesday night at 9 right here on CN 900.
In 2009, Royal Oak became home to the very popular Arts, Beats, and Eats Festival.
The local business community is great. All the residents that live close by and walk in and interact with the event. It's a fun place. It kind of, you know, with the retail style, it has kind of a funky style to it, you know, definitely urban and definitely fits with the music and art and food themes that we're trying to deliver with the event.
The festival is designed to provide a variety of family entertainment at a low cost. Royal Oak was a perfect fit.
It's probably 17, 18 blocks. We'll start up north at 2nd Street and come down Washington, go all the way to Lincoln. On the west side, our borders Lafayette. On the east side, our borders Main Street. And, you know, in the middle, we utilize, you know, different streets for different activities.
Every year, Arts, Beats, and Eats celebrates music, food, and artwork, as well as an emphasis on Royal Oak businesses. This year's focus, salons.
We're really interacting with downtown Royal Oak, and the hair salons this year are one of our new events is Hair City, where we'll feature 32 hair shows over the weekend with 6 different salons, from Black the Salon to Aqua to L'Esprit, Palazzolo, Iconic. Just a great mix of fun, style, fashion will be added to the event. We're also doing some fitness demonstrations with Lifetime, the Healthy Way of Life company on stage as well. We're adding some great new restaurants like Morton's The Steakhouse, Andiamo Pizza Pie is coming, Famous Dave's Barbecue, and then we'll announce all of our music a little later in the summer.
There isn't a weekend that goes by that Royal Oak does not have an event here, and we've got a thriving farmers market right down the street now, and it's booked throughout the summer, and it's got, you know, amazing things. Last week we had the art glass fair, which had an amazing turnout, and you're getting vendors from all across the country, and so There isn't a week that goes by that we're not promoting something or sponsoring something in the city.
In the heart of Royal Oak sits the city's one-of-a-kind farmers market. Fridays through Sundays, patrons experience a wide variety of fresh offerings, including the opportunity for local beer and liquor tastings.
Our business has been in Royal Oak since we opened in 2001, and we've played in Royal Oak as well as had many events here in Royal Oak. Our one in August is at Fifth Avenue Billiards, and it's a great community, especially at the farmers market. The events they have here are really easy to go to, easy to walk to, and they're fun. Great setups, and it's a lot of fun.
What really attracts the masses to Royal Oak all year long is the nightlife. The streets come alive with people visiting the numerous restaurants, bars, and nightclubs.
It's a really good mix of people. It's a bit, you get all age groups, all different types, and there's bars that appeal to everyone. Like there's Red Fox. They have their bonfire tables outside, which are super cool. It's really laid back, lots of live music. The piano bar is really cool, dueling pianos. Then you go right upstairs from the dueling piano bar, 526, and you got like a club and dance floor. So you get whatever you want. Royal Oak has it.
The downtown district is where many of southeastern Michigan's young adults flock to gather and enjoy.
What we have is a vibrant entertainment district, and by acknowledging that, I think that we're now committing the resources and the energy around the downtown. But at the same time, we have some of the best school systems. We've taken some of the older properties and we turned them into homes by selling off the properties that we no longer need. And I think that it's going to be a great mixture with the commitment we've made recently to the parks, that it's going to be just one of the best balances of local development and family enjoyment that I can imagine.
From the rooftop fun at Woody's to the live music at Fifth Avenue, Royal Oak is a great entertainment destination.
Fifth Avenue's a bar that's been around for many, many years. We actually got involved with it. It'll be 4 years this September. We like to think of it as the staple of Royal Oak. People a little older than me have many stories about it. People younger than me are enjoying it now, and it just kind of been a fabric of the city for a long time. We have kind of a sports bar downstairs where you can eat, watch the game, have a lot of fun. It's a little calmer upstairs on the weekends. It's more of a lounge upstairs. DJ dancing, a little more high energy. So it gives you kind of two different feels in one facility, which is kind of nice. People like the ability to choose.
Royal Oak has wonderful dining, has very unique shops. You met the proprietor of 515, and you just can't get more unique than that. They have entertainment, and they have very exciting things to do. Things like Fifth Avenue. So it's really, Royal Oak captures everything that's good, I think, about Michigan and Metro Detroit that you can find right here in the city of Royal Oak.
Whether it's dinner and drinks at some of the most popular hotspots in all of Michigan, or a family night out of food and shopping, think Royal Oak, located in the heart of Oakland County.
We wanted to be in a downtown setting, and we identified a number of cities that we thought would work, and ultimately it was Royal Oak that we felt was the best fit. You can go with the wonderful folks, the citizens. They've been dynamite, they support us, they've been true friends, and we're trying to be true neighbors back to them.
Our name Rook comes from, of course, a tribute to our home city, Royal Oak, but it also comes from the Dutch word for smoke. I like to think of it as where there's smoke, there's fire, and where there's roke, there's a passion for what we do and the beers we make. We're really excited to bring that passion to the rest of the state.
I think this place is unique because it's original. You look at the brewery and they got chandeliers. They've got pieces of art, and it's playing the rock and roll all the time. And the brewing's done right here, and the brewmaster walks around and all that kind of stuff. And you don't get that at every single brewery, and it's just pretty cool to be a part of and to be here.
Devil Dog Oatmeal Stout is a robust oatmeal stout, 8.5% ABV, great velvety mouthfeel. Really is, in my opinion, a delicious beer and one of the best beers we make. Livewire IPA is a 75 IBU IPA, 7.5% alcohol. We use an English strain of house yeast on that beer, so it gives it a nice malty characteristic, very clean beer, unfiltered but clean.
well balanced. Brandon and his team of brewers have done a magnificent job, in my opinion, with these beers. We want to make the best possible beer, a beer that folks in Michigan and Royal Oak will be proud of. So at this point, you know, our goal is to brew that beer and then get it out into the consumers' hands. And so far we're in Southeast Michigan, but as of this week we're expanding to the west side of the state, and from there we'll head north, and by spring have the whole state of Michigan covered, and then you know, hopefully everybody will feel good about it and be drinking and buying a bunch of our beer.
I first discovered Roke beer at my local beer store, and I kept going back trying your different styles of beer, and they've all been very good. And now I decided I had today off, so I thought I have to make it down here to the brewery and enjoy the taproom releases. And the ones I've tried so far have always been very good. So, you know, never been disappointed with your beer.
In 5 years, we hope to have the state of Michigan covered from a distribution standpoint. We'd love to be an award-winning brewery that the folks in Michigan and Royal Oak are very proud of. And I would love in 5 years to be able to walk into any craft beer drinking household and see our beer in the refrigerator.
It's time. Comcast and CN 900 will provide live coverage for Wayne State University home football games, beginning September 12th versus Truman State, September 19th versus Malone, October 10th versus Grand Valley State, October 17th versus Northern Michigan, October 31st versus Findlay, November 17th versus Lake Erie. Don't miss the action, only on CN 900.
In today's global business environment, companies need to reduce risk and protect assets with many levels of corporate intelligence gathering. Mackinac Partners business intelligence, due diligence, investigations, and corporate security practice can help businesses and investment firms avoid or mitigate risks. Mackinac Partners services are performed by experienced former Secret Service and FBI personnel that can identify vulnerabilities and respond to financial concerns, reputational issues, and cyber threats. Make informed decisions with Mackinac Partners.